Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. As you all know, we have started our first chapter. So, moving ahead towards the remaining portion of the chapter, let me tell you about the portion which we have studied in previous video. Okay, in previous video, I have told you about the agricultural practices, types of crops, and then we have seen the basic practices of crop production. In basic practices of crop production, I have told you preparation of soil, sowing, and then the next topic came here, which is adding manures and fertilizer. Okay, adding manures and fertilizer is the third step of any of the basic agricultural, or we can say basic crop production process. Okay, what is the meaning of adding manures and fertilizer? Adding manures and fertilizer means providing the proper amount of minerals and nutrients to the crop so that crops can grow in a proper way, in a healthy way, and then the final product, the final crop which we get will be healthy and beneficial. So here the difference between fertilizer and manure is given. So see here, it may be artificial or natural substance. Means fertilizer can be artificial or natural substance, but manure is a complete natural substance. Okay, these are the chemicals that are added to the soil to increase its fertility and productivity. What does fertilizer do in soil? They used to increase the fertility and productivity of the soil, whereas manures also used to increase the fertility and productivity of the soil. But if we will compare, okay, but if we will compare the fertility and productivity after providing fertilizer and manure to the soil, the result will be that fertilizer increase more fertility and productivity, whereas manures increase less fertility and productivity of the soil. Okay, next is prepared in factories. Means fertilizers are prepared in factories, whereas manures are prepared in field. Rich in plant nutrients. Means fertilizers are rich in plant nutrients, whereas manures are less rich in plant nutrients. Next difference for fertilizer is it is costly, whereas manures are cost effective. It harms the organism present in the soil and can also cause health issues in people consuming the crops. One major drawback of using fertilizer is that it harms the organisms present in the soil and also causes health issues in human beings who are consuming that crop. Whereas manure, it causes no harms to the organism and improves soil quality. If we will use manure in field, they will improve the soil quality, and also they will cause no harm to the organism present in the soil. Okay, so we can say that fertilizer are good, but there are certain drawbacks, as well as manures are also good, but there are certain drawbacks. Okay, next practice for crop production is irrigation. Irrigation means supply of water to the plant. It can be done by two methods. First is traditional method and second is modern method. In traditional method, you can see here there are four methods. First is mode, pulley system, chains, pump, dekli, rahat, or we can say lever system. These are the traditional method of irrigation, whereas drip irrigation and sprinkler system is the modern method of irrigation. Nowadays, farmers are using this modern type of irrigation. First is sprinkler and second is drip irrigation system. Okay, drip irrigation system is a very effective irrigation system where where the water are being provided to the plant only at the root of the plant where it is being needed. So this type of, or we can say drip irrigation system is used in the areas where the availability of water is less, so that all the plants can get water in a definite amount and there will be no wastage of water by using drip irrigation system, because in drip irrigation system water are provided to the root of the soil drop by drop. Okay, next is protection from weeds. Okay, next step for basic practice of crop production is protection from weeds. See what is protection from weeds? Protection from weeds. Weeds are the unwanted plants that are grown along with the crops. Okay, what are weeds? Weeds are the plants which used to grow along with the main crops, main plants. Its removal is a must for the better growth of the crop. This can be controlled by spraying certain chemicals called weedicides like 2,4-D. Okay, how we can protect our crops from weeds, from unwanted plants, by applying certain chemicals or weedicides like 2,4-D. Removal of these weeds are very important because they used to absorb the necessary nutrients, manures from the plants, or we can say they used to absorb the nutrients and minerals of the main crop from the field which are provided to the main crop. Okay, because they used to grow along with the main crop, they used to absorb the nutrient which are of main crop. So the removal of these weeds are very important. This can be removed by spraying chemicals like 2,4-D. Next up is harvesting. Okay, harvesting, the cutting of the crop after it's mature is called harvesting. Harvesting means cutting of the crop when it gets mature. That process, that practice is called harvesting. Next is storage, and the final and very important stage of basic crop production and management is storage. If the crop grains are to be kept for a longer time, they should be saved for moisture, insect and rats. Okay, why we need to store the food grains? Okay, or we can say how the food grains should be kept so that it will remain safe for a longer time. So there are two ways by which we can keep our food grains safely. Okay, first in this picture, first we can say you can see that there is a stakes of sacks of grains, and there is a big container. This is known as silos, and this one is known as granaries, where grains are being kept for a longer time. In this granaries and silos, grains can be kept safe for a longer time, and this should be safe from moisture, insects and rats. Thank you, and this is the end of this chapter. I hope you all understand this chapter. Thank you.